April 2024. Woohoo! It is a big month, but the biggest event of the entire year is in April. It is April the 8th, 2024, with the complete solar eclipse. But this solar eclipse on April the 8th, 2024, is going to span the entire country of the USA. And because it's a new moon, the feeling will be of a fresh start or an amplified new opportunity, and that will be vastly expanded. The feeling will also be surprising as how strongly it comes through and how it activates everything. I mean, during the eclipse, naturally, the energy is so high that it's time to really pay stronger attention to your thoughts, your words, your deeds, because everything will be amplified and accelerated. And the effect will really affect the entire universe. The eclipse will turn the energy up to such a surprising level that if you feel anxious, you will feel more so. If you feel sad, grab a box of Kleenexes because you're going to need them. That will also be amplified. But if you feel peace, that energy of peace will expand throughout the entire planet. Everything will be accelerated in the hours leading up to the total eclipse and the hours following the total eclipse. You know, and it's a time to partner with the divine. When you add all the numbers up of 4822448 2024, that all adds up to a 20, which is divine partnership. Or it is also duality. So it will be a time to bring into balance the opposing energies of the world. I mean, think of that in relationship to the wars that are happening right now. It will also be an excellent time to go within, to really journal about your intention, what you're creating, what you're choosing to accelerate in your life, and what you're choosing to integrate so it's no longer in charge of your decision-making process. You know, a ceremony or a ritual of some kind could also be appropriate. Consider a ritual or a ceremony to honor the duality, bringing the duality together into one, the light and dark being in perfect balance, the sun and the moon being in perfect balance, the masculine and feminine being in perfect balance. On April the 8th, right at the time of the eclipse, a portal is opening for abrupt changes. Those changes are going to be affected in friendships, going to be affected in relationships. I mean, you may feel like your relationship is getting a lot better or falling apart. Please, please look at the balance in all things on April the 8th. It will also provide a kind of a burning desire to amplify harmony in your life and the lives of those near you. Aside from the eclipse, the planets are in support of that energy. They are all lining up in a specific configuration that will, again, amplify divine partnership. If you are launching a new project, do it now. If you are making a large purchase, be very careful, read all the contracts, dot your T's and cross your I's or whatever. Do it now. Be very careful. If you are looking for romance, this may be the month to step out of your comfort zone and make a move. If you are already in a significant romantic relationship, this is definitely the time to remember what got the two of you together in the first place. All that being said, take a deep breath. Mercury is also in retrograde. Now, I choose not to acknowledge that, but that doesn't seem to stop anything. Because Mercury being in retrograde means that there's sudden, profound changes in all relationships, in all technology, in all communication. And that's amplified by the eclipse. Be aware of what you're genuinely asking for. Don't be fooled into making decisions that you may regret later when the sweetness of May rolls around. especially around the time of the eclipse, expect and be prepared for technology malfunctions. That will continue until mid-May or so, but hang in there, it does get better in May. But right around the eclipse, 3 days before, 3 days after the eclipse, I wouldn't count on much technology to satisfy your technological needs. Refrain from counting on any of that, because know that everything is going to be amplified. I mean, how many times can I tell you that? So whatever you're choosing to focus on right around the eclipse and throughout the rest of the month of April will definitely be activated, and that will affect all of your electrical devices. Another thought for April is to remember to stay grounded. If possible, put your bare feet on the grass and the ground daily. I mean daily. That would be a good time to pull out those magnets that you used to wear in your insoles and return them to the insoles of your shoes. The sun flares will definitely affect the Earth's magnetics, and you may feel a little loopy, a little dizzy, a little lightheaded, so you need to be aware of that and be sure that you're well grounded every day. Carry hematite, black tourmaline, copper, or just carry around plain old rocks. That will help. You can also run water over your hands and feel the energy of the water as where the water has come from. Visualize that. Visualize where the water is going, and that will help ground you. Focus on grounding during the entire month. That will help you during April to benefit and reduce the stress caused by the celestial activities during this month. Well, that's about it. Go grab you some rocks and go somewhere where you can see the eclipse go into total darkness, and do your best to stay in balance until May, when the heightened energy harmonizes just a bit. It might be even a good time to sing or dance or play music, play your favorite tunes, because music will definitely help you stay present and grounded through the month of April. That's it for me. Namaste, y'all.